All right, guys. Let me talk to you about one big useful technique. Okay. Right now, let me just open my file. Okay. After I finish design this logo, I find I need to adjust the size a little bit because if you are going to use that for a specific project, or if the person who gives you the gig want you to follow a certain rule, you have to follow them. So I'm going to use the Play Store's as a sort of example. Okay, so if you are going to conform to Play Store standard, icon standard, you can download their standard from the website. I think I already where is it? Yep. I think I just lost this. It doesn't really matter. So you can actually download their requirement file, which will be here, and you can using this as a sort of a template where you can design their app. And finally, they think that after creating your app, replace the mask asset, which will be here. So the mask and asset will be here. So you can just replace it and see whether the result is good or not. Okay, and of course there are a lot of the assets you can replace and try things out. And what I'm thinking, the most important thing is this one. Okay, because this can give you a lot more information than you need. Okay, and you can just copy this here because that will be the requirement for your project. Okay, so basically just different triangles. It's not triangle, it's like a rectangle and a square, something like that. Just give you a certain constraint. Okay, and as you guys can see, if I just copy and paste it here, it will just be a group, and this gives us so much information. Okay, so this is without copy and paste, and you don't know whether you have a center it or not. You don't know, well, maybe this stick is too long. As you guys can see, I just trimmed his the dog's this dog, or yeah, maybe rabbit or dog. I'm not sure because I haven't decided yet. So I haven't but as you guys can see, I just like shrink his air a little bit. And that's because when I apply this group, it kind of gives me a constraint. So these parts, this air, will just get outside of this rectangle, and I don't want that because I like it to be like self-contained. Okay, so it need to be inside of this area, and of course, I also learn from the best. So Google Store is like the graphic design team is definitely better than me. So I look at his original file. I think it's you can learn a lot of things from them. Okay, so we got this. It's definitely since they make this file and they just copy and paste a lot of it and cram it all together. As I can see, it's a little bit messy. Okay, and it turns out that I did a better job than them at least at the grouping. So I think, well, this layout is great. Layout is definitely good practice. So if you look at inside here, we got group 3, and inside we got a group, and we got all sort of lines as well as rectangles. So I think it's better to just group all things together. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hide this. Okay, so if we want to group all this together, previously we haven't grouped it. The first is that you select all. Okay, you just command and A to select everything. Okay, and of course you can use click and drag to select everything. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I prefer click and drag. I right click, and then you can see we got a group. Okay, so if you click group, you can see that all things just got together with one group, and it's like a layer inside of the layer. All that is inside of layer 1. Okay, and this will be another layer, but it's not like a directory. I think that's more descriptive word for it. And we put all the component inside of this group, which is like a directory. If you think from like the Windows resources manager from point of view, or Mac resource manager point of view, and then you can just handle this as a single, like a single object. So, for example, if you want to change this, you click this, you just automatically select everything inside, and you can like holding Shift, and you can zoom it out, like and shrink it. It's really convenient. This is very useful if you don't want to destroy the relationship between the components, and you sort of finish the whole thing, and you want to treat this as a whole. You can just group this, and this is really convenient if you want to change that and place that in different places. You just group this and treat this as a whole component, and I think, yeah, I approximately place it at the center of this area, and yeah, and of course then when you are finished with the reference, you can just hide it, and voila, there is your final result. Okay, so that's the importance and great benefit of grouping, and that's what I learned recently. I want to share with you guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumb up if you think my video is helpful. Okay, bye.